fans call themselves. Big
Hello, strangelings! Welcome back to another video after 7 months. Ah.
Oh, that's funny. This nigga just started his video.
Bro, we're 18 seconds in. Bro says the N word for me, man. Just because your ass is like a minute in doesn't mean mine.
I literally forgot. My fault. My fault. We did.
Yeah, my 22 subscribers will now see me shadow ban. Come on, bro.
Okay. Today we're talking about a topic. A topic that could destroy gaming. The biggest problem in gaming. Okay, I should totally name the fucking video that.
Great, good call. I'm gonna steal it.
The biggest problem in real-time strategy games. What? So I've been noticing. Let me show you how I got to this problem. Right. Crowns is another story. I don't think, but I'm gonna tell everybody so everybody knows. I recently figured out there is an alternative Warhammer game that is as close to the tabletop as.
Yes. Funny enough, anytime he says RTS, I know I'd be playing them. I don't know what games he's referencing, so we're just gonna say some few names over here. I'm a gameless. We got Boulders Gate. No, okay, I know it's not that. Hearts of Iron 4, Victoria. I think Europe Universals 4 is an RTS. Let's see. Crusader Kings 2, Battle Brothers. Let's see. Let's keep scrolling. Yeah. What counts as an RTS? I'm gonna be honest, brother.
Real-time strategy.
Oh, Alien Dark Descent, Godhood, Baratrama,
turn-based tactics.
Okay.
TBT.
Okay, then you got no guys. A lot of my games are. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of my games are. Yeah. We're up.
He's a lot. Me and him even played Wargroove. Check out that series. We love Wargroove. At least I think I have a series on my table, Wargroove. I love Wargroove.
Yeah, no, we also had a Kingdom 2 series that died once I moved from my old PC to my new one because I don't have the save file anymore. Sad times.
Yep, and I don't even have the right footage. But don't worry, and a bunch of new series are coming out.
Yeah, guys, I'll finish Shadow of Mordor's 1. I swear.
I think we're actually gonna give up in my one recording.
Oh, which one?
The Cyber City. Forgot what it's called. I forgot what the game's called, but it's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, Cyberpunk?
Yeah, there you go, Cyberpunk. Yeah.
I've given up on 3 Darkest Dungeon playthroughs, and every time I started, I'm like, I won't give up this time, I swear. But I really need to start playing without a specific DLC enabled, like the Blood Court, because it just makes the game annoying as hell to play. Like it just
Oh,
time consumes.
I was just saying about the viewer retention rate. Like I know you get consistent viewers. I don't get consistent viewers. Oh, he my thing.
Okay,
I'm
I
honestly
was gonna say
playing it
one
and
or
like
two viewers is consistent, but at the end of the day, it's one or two.
yeah, it's one or two,
And
but
then
it
again, I
is
haven't uploaded in
consistent.
7 months, so I don't even know if I'm gonna get those guys. But continue.
But yeah, well on my shit I only get like zero. Like a lot of my ones have zero in between, and then it'd be like one video pops off, but it's like zero 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 zero. So I'm probably just gonna end it so I can actually play it on my free time,
Mm.
play it off camera.
We actually, I realized recently that since we're not like reactors like that, we missed the whole controversy when it came to AI, because apparently like there was like eight, but well not eight is a very low number, but like one like a team of 5 people were running like 8 channels for different genres of like all reaction, and they were using ChatGPT, like not ChatGPT, but they had used like an AI to formulate their script,
Oh,
like two.
the cartoon ones.
Yeah, the cartoons one. Yeah, I just watched like a 1 hour dossier of this from the
Yeah, me
Blooms
too.
channel. Yeah. Uh,
The Blues?
Blooms, yeah, the flower dude.
Blooms?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I fucking love Blooms.
Dude, yeah, no,
Very
when I seen that
very
shit,
very
I was
yeah.
like, oh, I gotta send this to Panama. like,
But
like, just crazy.
it was peak. It was a peak video.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
like
the whole
they jumped, they jumped
investigation.
him. Like I watched all those creators that showed up on the video. I was like, oh hell yeah, like Johnny Two Cellos, Ellis Mark, The Simpsons Theory.
Um, uh,
Mm.
me personally, I will say this: I don't think it's that much of a problem, and that's just for me saying that. This is just by me saying some people are gonna look at this YouTube thing as more of a business. Some people are gonna do it as a hobby. It's more about like it's the consumer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It,
no, that's what they're
I feel like
saying, that it's not really gonna be fixed unless the consumer base like lets the trend die. But like, no one really
yeah.
is gonna do that.
Yeah, no one's gonna do that, so they're taking amongst themselves. Then the problem would be then to how do you set your content so far apart from this AI shit? They rather watch your content.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Because I think it's more of a supply or demand, right? So clearly there's a high demand about this for this like
I
cartoon
will say
shit.
they did some
You
valid
just can't meet
callouts
the
of like
supply.
they're just blatantly copying certain people. There's like a
Oh yeah, that's true.
32K creator who like his whole avatar got robbed. Uh,
I will say this: you shouldn't fucking copy. If you're already using AI, like copying someone else's avatar, copying other people's thumbnail, like nigga, come on, bro, come on, take it as a nigga who cheats. I'm a pro cheater. Crime can contest. I cheated my way up to college. I'm actually about to cheat my way into getting my what I do. But some part of the thing always have to be original. Some part,
mhm.
not cool, not cool cheating, man.
This is crazy. You know what I just realized? I think I this
But
whole time I've had you through my speakers, and it just clicked in my head. So when I muted earlier, it muted both of us.
so you picked up nothing.
No. I picked up. No. They just don't know what the fuck the video is about. So they've just been
All
hearing
right,
us
all right.
randomly talk.
Well, I said, oh, well, this will be good because now we can go back on topic.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Um,
Let me just move you to my actual like actual
yeah.
talk.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
but
blah, blah, blah,
see
blah.
everyone he's talking. I just can't hear him now. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I need to put.
He can't hear me.
Dude.
There you go.
God, it's really been so
You got it now?
long. I talk.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I can hear him, and now so can
Okay.
everyone.
So now back to the subject at hand.
Mm,
Turn-based games, RTSs, strategy games. This is a genre that is not untapped, I would say, but it can encompass so many games. And me personally, I've recently found a new love for the game. While playing Civ 6, I came to realize why people love these games so much, and I'm starting to take a liking to these games. I'm more of the wackier side of the game, like the Naruto mods, the Marvel mods, and Crown is on the more realistic side of the games. But we still both have a love of the game. But I come to Crown asking one problem. I come to Grant asking him a question about one problem I had about these games. What's up with all this fucking DLC? And why is it okay for all this DLC not to be included, someone included into the base game?
Yeah, brother. The answer's pretty simple. If we like we could go in depth and talk about like the production and how like some of these people are rushed, or we can go into what we always know, which is extended revenue streams. Yeah. DLC provide developers and publishers a way to generate more revenue in the long run after the game's initial release. Frequent DLC also keeps can attract new players and add new content, keeps the old player base engaged as well. So it keeps the game fresh, encourages players to stick around, be like, hey, this is pretty fun. I wonder what they're gonna release type deal. I guess when it comes to like if you, I'm not gonna name drop certain games, but but certain games also have like evolved with DLC. Like they would be completely different if you did not play with DLC, which it's its own problem entirely because that means two people can be completely on the same like game time, but be completely different in levels of knowledgeable because one has DLC and one doesn't.
How do you feel
And
about games like? Go ahead, go ahead, go
oh,
ahead.
I was just gonna say, and as well as DLC also cater to certain groups. Like I made the joke earlier in Hoi 4. Ignore the background guy yelling. I made a a comment yesterday on Hoi 4 where you were like, well, they're not catering it to my specific genre, and I made the joke of, and they better stay out because once your people get here, they're gonna want to cater to your opinions, not ours. So yeah, no, DLCs definitely do cater to a specific audience that they want. But continue. What were you gonna
Yeah,
ask?
I was gonna say, but at what point is the DLC too much? At what point is there too much DLC?
When the DLC
At
outweighs
what
the
point?
price of the game. I feel like that's when we gotta look at the game and be like, damn, brother, damn. Yeah.
So
hmm
you're saying, let's say a $20 game and it has, let's say, 10 DLC, but those DLCs only like $1 or $2. That would be okay as long as the cumulative price of all the DLCs doesn't overshadow the price of the game itself.
Oh yeah, of course. Like, cause at the end of the day, like $1, $2 DLCs are not that bad. Hell, I think it was I forgot what game it was. I know it's not the Masquerade, but I know one game I play a lot ends up releasing DLC that are literally for nothing. They're like, oh, if you want to donate to us so we can make more games like that. So like, so I understand if you just need money, just do something like that. I'm sure those passionate players who love your game would buy it just to give y'all money, but don't be overtaxing your community because at that point you're gonna lose the people you're trying to sell to.
Okay. Would you also say there's a problem with big companies doing this?
Yes.
I feel like the bigger the company, the more you should come out with free DLC.
No, this is an issue, and not to name drop paradox. Anyways, not to name drop, but yeah, no, bigger companies for some reason seem to have a bigger issue of this because indie companies like indie games DLCs tend to be more reasonable, but for some reason the bigger companies which have more money to splurge on seem to be making more overpriced games or DLC, and like, oh, we can talk about CK2, how the DLC is $400 all combined, and probably more compared to the initial game, which is $50 tops. Like, I haven't seen the initial
We
price.
just see we just CK2 for my non brothers out there, my non
Crusader
RTS having
Kings
brothers.
2. Oh, no, I just
Like,
checked. Crusader Kings 2, they have made it a free game. By the way, that was not free when I got it. It is a free game. All the DLC combined. Let me check. Let me check all 32 DLC. Let me damn, this Black Friday doesn't tell me the original price. Alright, so it's more than 100. I can tell you that right now. It's more than 100. Uh, and I thought, oh, the trend's gonna die with Crusader Kings 3. But no, it seems like Crusader Kings 2 was a formula for Crusader Kings 3, where they're doing less expansions. Don't get me wrong, it's like 1 or 3 or 4 expansions that are important. But each one's like $30 or $40 when the game itself is $50. Like the DLC have already out existed. Yeah, no, the game itself is $49.99. Yeah, the DLC itself already has outpriced the game, and I think that's an issue. And for some reason, this company loves to do that, which is why there's another company which I'm definitely not gonna name drop because I'm not trying to say anything to anyone that's gonna be pissed off. But there's a game company that purposely does not release mechanics in DLC so that you can play them like in just like anybody else. You're not forced to buy something. It's not hidden behind a paywall. But yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Will this be Stellaris?
Yes. No. Well, no. Actually, no. No, it's not Stellaris. I'm referencing Victoria.
Okay.
I love my boy Stellaris. I love it so much. But holy hell, they are
He's
falling
a big.
into the same thing, into the same gimmick, into the same thing gimmick. And I mean, I can't really be mad because at the end of the day, they're a Paradox game. So I kind of already knew I was selling my soul to the devil. Paradox Development Studio. Hoi 4,
So I
Crusader Kings
realize
3, all that. Mm-hmm.
I realize Paradox. I realize we keep hearing the name Paradox, 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 Paradox.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the main distributor of games like this?
They're the main distributors of games I like
Okay.
Victoria, Crusaders, Hearts of Iron, Stellaris, Europe is 4. They have a lot more games like that, but they're like the main like historical RTS games. That
Okay.
I'm aware of. There's a few ones that have entered the market like Millennial. No, is it Millennials? No, it's Millennia or something like that. But there is like more of these games entering the market that are similar. But at the end of the day, it's a unknown indie game compared to a well
Massive
massive corporation.
corporation.
Yeah,
So what would you say is the biggest problem when it comes to RTS turn-based games? Would you say this is near the top of the list when it comes to the biggest problems?
I would say this is the top of the list. Like DLC got price gauging. It's horrible, and it's gotten to the point where like some games will release, before like they're even completed and release a section of the game through DLC. Like they won't say they're open beta. They'll be like, oh, this is alpha. Like this is the main one, boys. And then the DLC. Uh, I could bring a much hated game, aka Sims. Uh, uh, when we
Yes.
actually tried to record that together, the unknown game, we tried to record together using a synth multiplayer mod, and we stopped because we found out that you needed a $40 college pack to get black hairstyles. But
Yes,
that's
we're
that's
so close
EA.
to recording multiplayer Sims. If it was for my Wi-Fi and needing black hairstyles, we would have recorded it. But Wi-Fi is a lot better now, so you guys may see that in the future. I just realized we can record a lot of games that we couldn't record
Oh yeah,
back
definitely.
in the OG days.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Um,
And EA, I mean, let's
so
see, Apex,
so
all that stuff.
what would you say is too much DLC in your opinion? Like, at what point does DLC become too much? Too much DLC.
Okay, I'm gonna. It's a niche game. Oh, not a niche, but like it's a game your crowd probably doesn't know. But I'm gonna bring up Crusader Kings again. Um, like as I mentioned, the DLC vastly outweighs the game itself. But genuinely, like if the game did not, if you don't have the DLC, the game is a completely different playstyle. And I can tell you because I actually played this game for years, and I slowly bought the DLC to like come to like each time. And if I check, let me just check my hours played so I can 561 hours on Crusader Kings 2 over the years I played it. And every time I got one of the big DLC packs, I would have to relearn a segment of the game because it changes stuff like so much drastically. Uh, and I think a DLC is too much when if you don't have certain DLC, the gameplay is different. Like I know that's too much to ask, but at that point, you should probably start implementing DLCs as free updates. Like I get you make a less game, but if the DLCs come as free updates, you get more people will play it, or YouTubers will be more inclined to make videos on it to cater, and then you get more people who want to play it. Uh, but that's
Sure,
just my personal
sure.
opinion.
That's right. That's right. Now, although I was talking shit on Battle Sector, I will be buying it. It's a good game. I was just wondering if I'm gonna get into this genre, how is my wallet gonna feel about it?
It's gonna cry,
How do you? But this is gonna be how do your wallets feel about it? You're at that shit down back, it's gonna cry.
dog. I have
Um,
probably spent more money on game DLC than I have on games in general at this point, and that's
okay,
sad.
yeah. See, that is. I hey, look, as a newbie to the genre, I want to thank you for your insight. I'm gonna thank you for your critical analysis of this DLC problem. But in my personal, very personal opinion, I do not think your DLC count should be more than 12. If you have 12 DLCs, anything higher than that, I think there's a problem.
I mean,
I
it
think
wouldn't be a
12 is the
problem if
perfect
each DLC
number.
is like $1 or two, like because at the end of the day, it's
Yeah,
like
well, once again, it would be cheap. It would be cheap. It would be only adding in $1 of cost. Yeah, but when people keep their DLC $5, $10, $8, that's kind of crazy.
it adds up. Yeah, you know. I hate that the default DLC nowadays is like 10 or 20. Like what happened to the day where you like even 5 was not that bad, but like the default cost has gone up, and you can argue inflation and all that, but we're not gonna talk politics. It's just like the gaming industry is slowly going up in prices. Like oh dude, GTA 6 being $150, I'm not buying that fuck ass game. uh,
Yes, GTA 6 doesn't even match my. I was gonna say aesthetic, but I don't think it would be something I'm into. I would probably only get it just because I know there would be like a bunch of GTA 6 YouTubers.
I literally got GTA 5 just to do RPs with you, and then you just never got it with me. So I was like, you know what? It don't matter because I never installed that. Uh,
That's so fucking real. That's so fucking
I
real.
also saw Gmod, but then like the FBI got buried on Gmod, so I just did not play that.
The fucking what?
The FBI. Are you not aware that the Gmod like
Okay, this is where we're gonna end it today, folks.
uh uh
um,
peace everyone.
please, I'm just happy to again. This is Uncreative Stranger, the RTS guy. And you see him in every other video, so I'm not even gonna explain who the fuck this guy is.
Yeah, this is Unpineapple Stranger. Yeah, y'all know him. We've argued. Yeah, you've heard us argue on the Star Wars roleplay game. And
I'm sorry, what?
you know when we had like a 1 hour argument on describing a guy in TikTok in the Star Wars Galactic game. Bro does not remember.
Bro, we gotta have another conversation after this video.
Jeez.
Oh, well, hope you guys have a good day, night, and enjoy the turkey.
Yeah, everyone have a happy Thanksgiving. Go back, Strangelings. I was gonna make a fake outro. I can't do that. Uh,
Bing, ding, 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 ding,
okay,
ding,
that's
ding,
definitely
ding,
racist.